Capricorn, thank you for being here. Not bored with everything. I've already cleared your space. You've been on my mind. And I want to take out this time to do another reading for you. If there's anything that resonates in this reading with you, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I greatly appreciate you, the ones who have been here, the ones who are coming, and the ones who will come. So let's get into this reading, Capricorn, because you've been heavy on me. I'm going to pull 3 cards and more if the Spirit says so. What do you have for Capricorn? Now, these 2 popped out as soon as I started. We have a major arcana, and then we have the 10 of Cups. You're going within to find your happy place. This is soul searching. 10 of Cups. You could actually have a happy home life. You could be creating a happy home life. Going within to create a happy home life. But whatever it is, you're doing spiritual enlightenment. You're honoring yourself, which is making things happy at home. What I'm really feeling is things are becoming happier with you internally, and it's showing externally. And you could be married, you could be in a relationship, but this is pretty much an abundance of happiness from your soul searching. I am feeling the Spirit is telling me to put these to the side. I'm not sure if it's because the way they popped out, but that's for somebody. That was definitely for somebody. What you're doing going internal is showing externally. What do you have for Capricorn? What else do you have for the Capricorn collective, Spirit? Now I see why these cards are coming out like this. I don't like to read reversals unless the Spirit is truly telling me to. Here we go. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. You could be thinking back on a childhood. You could be returning to your roots. You could be calling on your ancestors. You could be thinking of your past influences, things that you've done that were creative. You could be thinking of something that you created in the past and trying to apply that to the future. Because, you know, a lot of times that's how we go back. We'll go back and think about something that we've done in the past to see how it worked or what could have been done differently. Let's continue on. This card twisted in my hand. It's the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, you're definitely going for security. This is a very masculine energy that is very grounded, successful. This is a wealthy business person. You're making yourself a better person. You're not really a huge risk taker, but you're a very logical thinker, which could be why you are looking back at your past, trying to figure out something as far as a memory. I'm just really feeling, Capricorn, that you're looking back to see how something worked and what didn't work, so you can apply to today to reach this mastery of financial abundance. The King of Pentacles is somebody that's very occupied with financial matters. This person is highly occupied with having financial security. And Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a person who moves according to empathy, going within with the feelings, right? Moving according to deep feelings. This is like a motherly energy. This is all about playing a role into future events. You have all yes cards here, except that Hermit, which is on the side. Like I said, that was for somebody. I'm not sure who. But to me, it's just like you're really feeling what you're doing. The Queen of Cups, it's like someone can come to the Queen of Cups and let's just say you have a homeless person, right? You have a homeless person and somebody that's perpetrating to be homeless. The Queen of Cups is going to move according to what she feels or that feminine energy feels. You're going to discern who's really in need and who's not. That's what I'm picking up here. So in this matter, even though the King of Pentacles is not someone who like moves on emotion, what I'm feeling with the Queen of Cups is you're moving based on intuition. The Queen of Cups is all about like the right feeling, and what I'm hearing here is you are moving based on intuition. You are being very logical at the same time. That's why you're thinking back. It's almost like you understand that mistakes can happen. You understand that there could be setbacks. At the same time, you're looking back at what worked or what did not work so that you can apply what worked to save yourself some time. And for the things that did not work and whatever you're planning, you're weeding out the bottlenecks, or you're fixing the bottlenecks to make that work as well. It's causing you to think outside the box is what I'm feeling. You're learning more because of what looks like a mistake wasn't really a mistake. It's just that something may be missing. So you're learning more as you go forward. What is the overall message for Capricorn? Dang. Gosh, you got the King of Swords. So this is a lot of king power, king and queen power. And this is exactly what I was saying. The overall message is saying you have structure, you have routine. What I'm feeling here is that's exactly what you're doing. You're thinking everything out logically. At the same time, you're being very intuitive about how you're moving. You're sticking with the facts. You're sticking to what makes sense, right? So you're not trying to be analytical about things that don't make sense. You're not trying to waste your time. You're not trying to waste your energy. You only want to use the evidence, the analysis, the data that applies to what you're doing. And you're looking back to make sure you're applying things correctly, and what you had an issue with or a bottleneck with, you're making sure that you can fix that and input it in whatever this is that you're building. The energy underneath the deck is the Queen of Swords. So you have the King of Swords and you have the Queen of Swords. And what's driving this is your thoughts are dominating your feelings. You're seeing things the way that you want to see it. Okay, you have keen insight to what you're doing. You're making the right decisions. How you're doing things, Capricorn, is correct. Now, we don't have the star card out here, but this is saying that you are moving correctly. You're moving in your divine feminine and your divine masculine energy. You are very balanced in whatever this is you're creating. It could be a course. It could be anything, but I did just hear course. But whatever it is you are creating, you're moving in a very balanced and wise manner. You're trusting the process. You're trusting your intuition. Whatever spirit is telling you to do, to research, to look at, that's exactly what you're doing. And I believe that for some of you, maybe not all, you have had to go internally, and maybe this is where you got these bright ideas and now you are happy within yourself. It could be a family, it could be within yourself, but whatever it is, this has made you truly happy because you have insight on the truth. And this is why the King of Pentacles is sitting in the middle. You have found a way to create a solid foundation financially for yourself, basically. Spirit, do you have anything else for Capricorn? So it's like I just did this reading, and I just did this reading about a new world, and it seems as if this reading is saying you're doing what it takes to sustain that new world that you are creating, have created. And Capricorn, remember I said we don't have the star card here, but you're on the right path. So as I was shuffling these cards, Spirit had me to look at the deck. Look, the star card. You are on the right path. This is confirmation. You have created a new world, and you're doing what you need to do to sustain that financial security. So there's no worries for you in that area. Stay the course. Continue to trust the process. Do you have anything else for Capricorn? This is almost like Spirit is saying, I meant what I said in that last reading that you had. And what just tried to pop out was the Magician. I grabbed it by mistake, but the Magician. You have everything that you need to make this happen. You have everything that you need to make this work. You're on the right path. You've learned everything you needed to learn. You will continue to learn more because once again, you're looking back. That's going to give you new ideas. That's going to give you new insight. So you have everything that you need for the beginning of this journey. You're just going to continue to work this journey and get to know this journey. Wow, you have the Knight of Cups. What kept trying to slide out of my hand is the Ten of Cups. So that Ten of Cups was meant for the collective as well. We have the Knight of Cups and we have the Two of Cups. So there is divine balance, masculine, feminine, divine balance here. Now, yes, sometimes we can look at that as the Lovers, but I don't feel like that's what this is. I feel like you have pulled yourself together. You've pulled your emotions together. And there's a wonderful balance going on with you, which is why the Ten of Cups is here. Everything is going smooth for you, or maybe not smooth, but it's going way better than what it was. You're thinking clearly, you're moving clearly. Some of you may be eating better, which is helping your mind think clearly. So you are on the right path to sustaining this financial abundance that you've began, this new world that you've began. You are on the right path to sustaining that. Okay, Capricorn, please like, share with other Capricorn placements, and subscribe to this channel for more. I was looking to see if there was anything else, but that was pretty much it, that you're on the right path. You're sustaining the financial abundance that you have now created in your whole new world. I do want to say this. This is what I'm feeling. Even if it looks like it's not working, I really do believe you need to stick to it, stay consistent, because it is working. It's like there is no instant gratification. 100, almost like 99% of the time, you won't have instant gratification unless there's some strings to it, right? So with this, stay consistent, because whatever path you're on to maintain the financial stability that you've created, stay on that path, because you're going to maintain that. So no matter what it looks like, continue to know that you're on the right path and Spirit says so. You listen to your intuition, don't stop. So that was the warning that I was feeling before we close out. I want you to have a great day, Capricorn. I will talk to you soon. Once again, please subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you really appreciate, or really can resonate with the readings that I have for you. All right, you have a great day. Thank you.